Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let me get that chat up. Tell Zoom to stop messing with things. Hey, everybody. Hello. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is busy as a bee, cheerful as a cricket, steady as a clock, standing on the rock. I'm feeling healed. I'm feeling the healing today. How about y'all? Happy Thursday. I hope I can at least elevate your happy level by a point or two before you get out of here. I hope I can help add to the beauty of your day today. Hello. Liz, I love it. Approved French toast. I like when you say approved. Approved French toast and eggs. Good job. Hello, everybody. Hello. Look at Tabitha go. Good morning. Had a line day with 15,000 steps, a gallon of water, an 18-hour fast, and lost 2.8 pounds in one day. Tabitha, are you going to tear everybody up again in this Top Gun challenge? Way to go, sis. You show what can be done. Tabitha, I hope it's okay. We were just talking to somebody. It's not going to happen. We had hoped it would happen, but we were looking for a headquarters here in St. Augustine for some weekend seminar stuff we're going to start doing, and have people come in from all over and enjoy some beach time. And we're going to have weekend seminars. We hope at least we start pulling that off by next spring and summer. And we're looking at the building. We can't pull it off, so we're gonna have to keep looking. But we were in a meeting talking about having Tabitha's transfer. I don't know if she let us, but in this big tourist area where people are walking by, thousands and thousands of people, and we're like, wouldn't it be great to have Tabitha's transformation pictures in that window? Isn't that awesome? You're really doing it, girl. We're so proud of you. Oh, you're sitting the challenge out. That's, hey, I would too if I could. Every once in a while, you got to take a break. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. Can everybody hear me okay? Everybody hear me all right? Christy, I'll get right to that. Let me go on and do the quick introductions. My name's Travis Martin for the new folks. I've lost over 100 pounds on the program, come off all prescription medications. Program's changed my life. Glory to God. Bless the name of the Lord. I say that every time, and I just always want to take a pause so that it doesn't just become ritual. I really mean it. I just thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for what God has done in my life, what God is doing in my life, and what God is going to do. An attitude of gratitude sure does help. And I feel I have so much gratitude today. I have so much gratitude. Sometimes you just have to self-examine. I got up this morning at 4 a.m. and I spent time with the Lord, just thanking God for all of you, thanking God for salvation, thanking God for grace and His tender mercies. Just thanking God, and even forgiving myself for my shortcomings and my flaws. And boy, what a wonderful way this is. And then I went to physical therapy, and physical therapy was great. So if we'll just all start our days, hey, Betty Bowen, we'll all start our days with just the desire, forgive ourselves, but with the desire to improve just a little bit every day. And give God the praise that God richly deserves. Wow, what a great life. Well, this is going to be a great day. I can just feel it. For me, it's going to be a fantastic day. So just our new people, our free members, what I've done and what tens of thousands of others have done, you can do too if you'll just come go with us and trust the process. This is going to work for you. It works for everybody that has a willing and wanting heart and will do what I tell them to do. And it's not hard to do what I tell you to do. So got three types of members here. We've got our free community members, lifetime members, and partners. We've got to have partners. In the name of Jesus today, I'm declaring that I'm going to get a partner today. We got one partner yesterday. Thank you, Joy Carden. Thank you to all of our other partners that have already become partners. And Joy Carden, thank you so much. Hope you see this at some point. Thank you so much for becoming a partner and helping us do what we know we don't have the ability or resources to do on our own. And it just is a real blessing. If I missed anybody, just let us know so we can add you to the new partner list. We had daily weight loss yesterday of 60 pounds. Total, our members that self-reported, there was an average weight loss of the members that did self-report of 1.05 pounds yesterday. So in one day, and a pound of loss, that's crazy good. Number of badges earned, 12 badges earned. It slowed down yesterday. We got to get y'all to engage with that website. Had 50-pound badge earner, a new one, Jessica Beavers. Way to go, Jessica. Lee Smith earned the 10% weight loss shirt. We had 2 phase 2 badges. We had Barbara Fusco earned her self-mastery badge for 21 perfect days in a row. And we had 7 folks earn the Soldier, Spartan, and Savage badge. Great job. Great job, everybody. All right. Let's go take a look. I think I seen a question. Pamela Dean, I'm happy to be your battle buddy. Hopefully, I just hadn't seen it and you've already requested it, but I'll make sure I receive all of my battle buddy requests tonight and accept them. Yeah, please, if you don't have a battle buddy, reach out to me. I'll be your battle buddy. And I'm under Maverick. Look up Maverick. All right, Christy, I must not have understood something right. I didn't realize our steps the day before determined our eating episode for the current day in the Top Gun Challenge. So can I do anything to earn the second eating episode for today, or is it too late? Myself, I have to have one meal today because I did know the rules. I wrote the rules, and yesterday was a different day than today. It was a more challenging day yesterday, and I didn't do what I was supposed to do or what I'm capable of doing. Therefore, today I can only have one eating episode, and that's fine with me. I actually enjoy that, but I'm gonna get my steps in today so I can have 2 or 3 tomorrow. But see, I knew. You're saying that you didn't know. And what we do here with Shibboleth and our challenges is show a lot of grace. So because you didn't know, and it was an honest mistake, go ahead and have up to 3 today. But now that you know, tomorrow you've got to earn them. Does that make sense, Christy? It's always on the honor system. We're not competing with anybody but ourselves. With our honesty, with our integrity, with our effort. Sure, it's fun to have a battle buddy, but at the end of the day, I'm most concerned that I do my best. Lisa, I look forward to seeing your name on the list for earning your 25-pound badge. Yeah, Christy, if you want to comply with me, I'm only having 1 too. On the honor system, I'm only going to have 1 too. So I'll do it with you, but just know if you need more today, that's fine. But get those steps today so tomorrow you can do it right. You can do anything for 2 weeks. Anything. It's easy. Everybody say it's easy. Hey, Charlene Payne. Didn't get my text. Some of y'all didn't get the text. So sorry. Don't know why that happens. I apologize for the vendor that we use, Slick Text. I don't know why you didn't get it. Did anybody else get it? So some did get it. They're saying they got it. I hate it when it gets lost up there in the cloud. All right, any other questions? This is a great Q&A time for us. This is a supplemental session that supplements your online education, your fast track education. Earn that fast track badge so that these classes here make more sense. You know, when we get a question by somebody that's been around a year or two, and they ask about the right portion of a starchy carb with a lean protein fibers carb, you can go, what? But if you've watched the fast track videos, you'll understand. And these live sessions I do Monday through Friday will be much more meaningful to you. Anna, it's great to have you. Everybody welcome Anna. She's only 2 days in. Anna, we're glad to have you part of the family. You finally come to the right place where you got family, friends helping friends, with no gimmicks, no tricks, just some good information that's more powerful than any gimmick or trick has ever been. So welcome. We're glad that you're with us. Partners, we again are having problems with email. Partners, let me know if some of you have looked in your spam folders to find and found today's exercise homework. Partners, would somebody let me know if you got it? I haven't slowed down enough to go and look. Hannah says, I'd mentioned a multivitamin in one of your webinars before, but I don't remember what it was. I take a lot of vitamins and I'd like to condense it down to more simplistic, just one multivitamin. So let me tell you about two different things. Right now, what I take is Metabolic Nutrition System from AdvoCare. It has everything in it I could possibly need. It's got my weight management components. It's got my appetite control components. It's got powerful multivitamins that are sourced from the right sources. So you got your vitamins, your minerals, your probiotics. It's got everything you need, one-stop shop, as long as your doctor approves. And it's called Metabolic Nutrition System. There's two different metabolic nutrition systems. There's Delta and Omni. I recommend Delta for those still in the weight management phase, and Omni for those that are in a wellness phase where you've pretty much reached your goal. They're a little bit different product, not a lot different, but that's what I tell people to do, because that's what I do. And we've been working with a supplier, a manufacturer, on having our own vitamin that's got everything in it that's even more budget friendly, but you're probably looking at the end of the year. And it's just a one a day. You take a one a day, and it's got probiotics, your vitamins, your minerals, your plant phytonutrients, everything imaginable in there, budget friendly, one a day. It's called the Awesome Vitamin, but we don't have it yet. But I'll go on and set the tone for it because it's coming. Happy Juice coming next week, y'all. Are y'all ready for the Happy Juice webinar? By the way, is Joni here? Miss Joni, are you here? Okay, will you do me a favor, Joni? Do you know how to give her the right link to Metabolic Nutrition System Delta that has our code on it so that we can track her? Okay, not just the regular AdvoCare site, but it has that 110-8887 on the end of it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Karen Klein, hey, everybody. Paula, I have not received any partner emails. Do we need to sign up? No, if you're a partner, you should be getting them. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. We took a rest day Wednesday, as we told everybody we would with the exercise. So Paula, look at your spam folder. And then Joni, sorry to keep throwing stuff on you, Joni, but Joni, could you privately reach out to Paula and find out why she's not getting her exercise homework? Thank you, Joni. I don't know what I'd do without you. I mean that. If you don't believe me, just put me on a lie detector test. I talk about Joni every single day. Oh, can't lose our Joni. All right. So Paula, Joni's going to get you some help. Anybody else? Any questions? Questions about nutrition, food combinations, exercise physiology, you name it, I got it. Now, if you're asking me about appliance repair or changing lawnmower blades, I'm about worthless. Do you know my sweet wife? Y'all don't laugh, but my sweet wife, I look pretty manly, don't I? I ain't got a man bone in my body, My wife does all the, she tries to teach me how to build stuff, replace stuff, and I'm trying to learn. My dad's ashamed of me, I guarantee you. I think I'm the feminine heart in here and she's the masculine heart. So anyway, it is what it is. I just love people. I love helping them with nutrition, but it's about my only value in this world is I've obsessed about nutrition for, let's see, since I was 12 years old. So yeah, I can help you with it. Yeah, Shauna, if you'll reach out to Joni, you got several people saying they're not getting them. Would you write those names down today so that we can make sure they get their partner exercise homework? Who will it come from? It'll either be from Shibboleth, depends on the platform we're using and where we're at. It'll be from Shibboleth, Travis, or Sasha. Any questions? Yeah, we're just getting started. The partner stuff's going to get better and better and better. It's going to snowball. If you read today's partner email, it doesn't look like anybody got it. If you read today's partner email, you can see that we're building up and getting people to begin to build a strong core, getting their flesh in its proper place and their spirit running the show again. So that's what the email today was about. Thank you. Shonda, tell me again, because we've got several Shondas. Drexler, is it Shanda or Shonda? Tell me one more time. I got to remember, because one is Shonda, one is Shanda. Shonda, did I get that right? I did it wrong again. Shanda. I'm going to remember next time. I'm going to remember Shanda, because you're so good to us. But when I'll be in the other class, I say Shanda, and then she tells me that it's Shonda, so I keep messing it up. Shanda. I'm going to fix that. I'm sorry. It's like you have the same problem Sasha does. Sasha is Sasha, Sasha, or Shasha. But she never gets upset about it. She thinks it's cute, so I hope you're the same way. Some days I call Sasha Sasha, and other days I call her Sasha, because if I'm around her family, they all call her Sasha. Shanda. In WOW challenges, can you change the order of meals? For example, eat the lunch for breakfast and eat the breakfast at lunch. Sometimes the breakfast is easier for me to take. I don't mind you doing that unless the instructions say otherwise. Sometimes the instructions will say you cannot have something after 4 p.m. Some of them have that written, but if they don't, I don't care if you reverse the order of those, as long as you don't add anything to them or edit anything. You can omit things. See, that's where I keep getting messed up, Karen. We've got Shanda and Shonda. I'm going to figure it out. Kiara, right. One day, I always say Sierra, don't I? Kiara. Now, if I met you in person, I'd never forget. Y'all gonna have to come to Florida for one of our weekend seminars when we start having them, so that we can put the face to the name. Shona. I'm gonna print this chat thread out today and put it right here in front of me so that I memorize it. Any questions? Let's get this thing rolling today. Nutrition, anything, things that have been holding you back. If it's been holding you back, I want you to move forward today. So please, anything that you have been nervous about, anxious about, what can we do to push you forward? Things where you know you're making excuses, but you can't get around that excuse. What's the excuse? And I'll tell you how I overcame it, because it's very possible that I've had more excuses than you've ever thought of having, but I've overcome those with my own way of thinking about stuff. So let me help with that too. That's right, Lisa. They get a new name anyway, right? Written on a white stone that no one knows except for the one that gave it to you and you yourself. I love that story. that scripture. Hey, Judy. My husband told me yesterday when I showed him all the battle buddies, what does that get you? I kept my mouth shut and the Holy Spirit kept me quiet. What does that get you? Like prizes? Is that what he meant? I may be misunderstanding. You need some prizes for that? Yeah, people make fun of me for liking my little digital badges, but they mean a lot to me. They do. For the person that asked about the vitamin that we recommend that's comprehensive, Joni just posted that. Thank you, Joni. Clara, is it okay not to eat until you're physically hungry? Since starting my cravings and appetite has calmed me down so much, I haven't eaten today and I'm still not hungry. Let me tell you a little secret. That's the right mental approach. That's the right mental approach. If you're not sick, you're not ill, okay, and you're not hungry, listen to your body. I'm glad that you put that out there, because some people, they're like, well, I'm not hungry, but I got to eat. No, you don't. No, you don't. How's that working out for everybody? So when you're not hungry, don't eat. I appreciate you bringing that up, because if you're not physically hungry, it's different if you've developed some sort of eating disorder and you're not eating because you have low self-image. You know, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about a healthy individual that is desiring to lose weight and they're just not hungry. That's why we say you should have up to 3 eating episodes. We don't say you should have 3 eating episodes. We say you should have up to. And while you're fasting, Clara, your cells are regenerating. You're getting healthier. Sheila, when I do intermittent fasting, 2 meals of the day, can I then have a light dinner? When I do an intermittent fasting, 2 meals of the day, do you mean a third meal? I'm not sure I'm understanding, Sheila. So you're saying when I do intermittent fasting, so you've had at least a 12-hour fast, and then you eat 2 meals, can you still eat dinner? That would be 3 meals. So yeah, you can have up to 3 eating episodes every day. Now I may be misunderstanding your question. When we're doing this text stuff, you know, you're having to write it quick with a few characters, and I'm having to make guesses about what you mean. But you can have up to 3 eating episodes. I finished all 26 videos of the daily dose. Should I receive a phase 1 badge completion? You should. Did you take the test, Shelly? There's a daily dose test. So did you take that test and pass it, and then you get your badge? If you haven't took the test and can't find the test, it's at the bottom it used to be down at the bottom when you finish all the videos. Let Joni know to give you the link so you can take the test. The test is a little tricky. It's not if you really pay attention to what the question is, but if you're trying to speed through it, you may miss a few. So yeah, if once you take the test and pass the test, you'll earn that phase 1 badge. Hannah says, I love seeing the little fire symbols on my timing chart. I sing, this girl is on fire. I can't sing, but I sure do love to try. My husband laughs at me, but as silly as it sounds, I look forward to that each perfect day. Great job. Katie, if I use hemp hearts with egg whites in the morning, is it okay to have a bowl coffee too, or best not to have together? Well, I'm going to leave it up to you. But here's how you need to count that. Egg whites and hemp, everybody listen, this might help you. Egg whites and hemp hearts are a category 1 plus a 6, and you can have a 1 plus 6 as long as you cook them in the right cooking oil or no cooking oil. Egg whites is a 1, hemp hearts is a 6. That's a great meal if you portion control it. If you had a cup of regular coffee with that, that's still just a 1 plus 6. But because you're having bio coffee, you've got 70 calories that has carbohydrate in it. you've got to count that bio coffee as a half of a snack. So you actually had one meal and a half of a snack. Rhonda's asking Joni when you can get to it. Got your hands full today. Can you find out why she didn't get her Top Gun badge so we can make sure she gets that? Yeah, you're skipping breakfast and lunch, then eating only a dinner. Sheila, that's fine. That's one meal a day. I think what I was reading was 2 meals a day, and can you have a light lunch? Maybe I'm misunderstanding. If I am skipping breakfast and lunch and only eating one meal is fine. I love boiled egg whites. Boiled egg whites for those that have cravings during the day. Now, we're not saying you do this. The rules, if you listen to the rules, are up to 3 eating episodes and no snacks or freebies. But if you have to, you can. So you can even have boiled egg whites as a freebie. Egg white. Nobody's ever looked in the mirror and says, Lord, I've got to back away from the egg whites. Not going to happen. So if you have those mental cravings during the day, egg whites is a good thing. You can count it as a category 1 meal component, but you can also count egg whites as a freebie if you need to. Great job, Rhonda. Lost 4 pounds this week. Congratulations. Rhonda McDonald, Joni. All right, good stuff. No questions on Facebook. Anybody else? Don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m., we'll go live for our Top Gun contestants. And we'll make sure everybody's on track and doing the right thing tonight at 8 p.m. Travis, on the Halo Top Wow Challenge, do you have to have the UMP shake for breakfast? I usually fast for 20 hours. I'd have to pull that up, Rhonda, because I don't have them all memorized. Let me just go and look while questions are kind of minimal. It's kind of slow question-wise today. So I'm going to go on and do this for her. Yeah, I don't have them memorized, unfortunately. So Halo Top. I'm just going to type Halo to find it. Halo Top. So which one are you doing here? Halo Top, which one? Halo Top 1 or Halo Top 2 or this third one? If it's the first one, an approved shake means any approved shake. So your question was, Travis, on the Halo Top Wow Challenge, do you have to have the UMP shake for breakfast? I usually fast for 20 hours. No, you can omit that. You don't have to have that. You can skip it. Is asparagus as good as broccoli for a category 2? Yes. Same. Great job, Samantha, down 5 pounds. Awesome. Is it okay to put Egg Whites International in UMP if I'm having UMP and Bio Coffee on the Top Gun Challenge? I've never tried it with the Bio Coffee, but yeah, egg whites are never going to hurt you. Now, is it going to taste good? I don't know. I love egg whites as my liquid base with my Ultimate Muscle Provider. But I've never had Bio Coffee with it as well. That sounds like a little much to me to have the egg whites, the UMP, and the Bio Coffee. Is there a specific purpose for that? Or you just enjoy it that way? Because you're adding calories that you don't need to add. You could add some other coffee flavor to it that's 0 calories. So just tell me why you're doing that. You may have a reason for it. I'm not going to say you can't do it because you can mix Bio Coffee and UMP. Yeah, you can do that because you're just using egg whites as your liquid base. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, Clara, Halo Top is one of maybe 10,000 approved grocery store items we have, Miss Clara. Yeah, Halo, but you have to eat it the right way. That's the thing about Shibboleth. It's not that you can have anything on Shibboleth. What we do is teach you how to eat it based upon your situation so that you can get results you're wanting. So yeah, Halo Top just has to be eaten within the confines of the rules of the program. Sheila, you need an idea for a Mexican restaurant. Well, you don't need me for that. So let me show you this. I'm happy to give you. I don't mean like I just want to show you don't need me, but I'm here and this is a good time to ask me, but you can just go right here. You can go to restaurant options. See how quick this is? Because I want to be there for you 24/7 to keep you from falling off the program, but I can't. So when I'm not here, the website's here. So now all I have to do is go to all Mexican restaurants. I can look up for a specific one over here, or I can just go to all. Let me click that. 3 soft chicken tacos. I need to click that. And then it says, combine the contents of all the tacos into your own Shibboleth approved tortilla, or not. You don't have to use a tortilla. Remember that you need to portion control this. If you have filling left over, you may eat it with a fork. You may add category 2 or whoever wrote this, I'm having a hard time understanding, but you may add category 2 or 0-calorie condiments if you like. Without nutrition information, it's hard to tell the chicken. So basically what this person is saying here is you can order 3 soft chicken tacos at any Mexican restaurant, take the insides out, put it in your one tortilla that's approved, or you can just put salsa on the inside. You don't need to eat their shell. Their shell is the problem. Then it says any 1 + 2, 4 + 2, or 7 + 2 combination. Bowl of chicken soup, no rice. You can have a 1/4 cup of guacamole, refried beans, salsa, or cheese dip. Not and cheese. Doesn't say and, says or. With sliced bell peppers, broccoli, or cauliflower dip. Let's see what the description says. It is better to have these dips with category 2 veggies like bell peppers, but if you must have them with approved chips, you can have any of the dips with a handful of approved chips, but the chips count as your snack. So you could have Quest chips, you could have a handful of your approved Bonitos. You just need to count them as a snack. Let's keep going. Fajita meat with vegetables. You may order fajitas and have only the meat and veggies that come with it. No rice at the Mexican restaurant or beans with the fajita meat because they're cooking it in a long chain triglyceride oil. You may use one of your approved tortillas. And it goes on to explain. So does that give you some options? Let me know, who was that asked that? Sheila, did that help you? Yeah, don't go in there. If you're going to be eating with other people, don't go in there and try to avoid the chips if you like chips, because you'll end up having a holiday. Go ahead and bring you some chips in. If you forget your chips and you like bell peppers, ask them to bring out sliced bell peppers about as long as your finger. Just tell them how to slice it. They'll bring you out a plate full of them, and you can dip those in cheese dip, salsa, or refried beans as a snack. Can you give some suggestions on how to use the Healthwise fruit drink mix? I got some at the store last week and never tried it before. Yes, you can use one of those as an extra. You're getting some extra protein. That's almost like a freebie, but you can't have just endless quantities of it. It's never going to hurt you. So you can use one as an extra. You can use 2 or 3 of those. I prefer 2. 3 goes a little bit over, but not enough over that we would exclude it. Up to 2, let's just say that for now. Up to 2 of those would be a snack. So you're needing something between lunch and dinner or right after you work out. That's great for energy levels because of the protein in it. Protein supports your muscular energy. And then if you're, Karen, if you're falling way short, you're in maintenance and you're falling way short of your adequate protein guidelines, then you could supplement with those to get your protein intake where it needs to be. They're never going to hurt you. Let me know if that makes sense. Sarah says, having labs drawn today. Last time I was at my physician, they wanted to put me on cholesterol medicine. That was before Shibboleth and 25 pounds ago. Excited to see the labs. So let me throw this at you. High cholesterol is not related too much to what you're eating. It is, but let me put it a different way. It's not so much related to the fats that you eat. It's related to fats with starch or just eating starch and sugar. So anytime we eat starch and sugar, not synthetic, but processed, added sugar and starch, our body operates from a standpoint of chronic inflammation. And when your body is chronically inflamed, your cholesterol levels will go up. Your LDL, low density lipids, the bad cholesterol, will go up because your body's having to produce more of it. See, your body producing low density lipids is its answer to your body being inflamed. It's actually a help. But what happens if we're eating sugar and starch? For example, somebody can be hurt and wounded and their body be inflamed, and temporarily their body will produce more low density lipids to help with that inflammation, you see. But what happens if we're eating sugar and starch every single day? Then we keep chronic inflammation in our bodies. And when we have chronic inflammation in our bodies, your body's always producing low density lipids. This takes time to reverse. So I'm saying this for everybody. The first thing that you'll see with your blood work after doing Shibboleth for some time is you'll see your A1C improve. I hope people will verify that for you here today. You'll see your A1C improve, which is the most important. Okay. You'll see your HRV improve. You'll see other metrics improve. The last thing that you'll see improve is your cholesterol numbers, because it takes 6 months to a year to reverse that trend. But if you stay on the Shibboleth program, you stay on the path, and you make it a lifestyle and not a diet, you'll do the same thing I did. I got to come off cholesterol meds. It took me, I come off high cholesterol meds, blood pressure meds, acid reflux meds, depression meds, type 2 diabetic medications. Here's what I come off first. I come off blood pressure medicine. That was the first thing I was able to get rid of. Then after that, I was able to come off the type 2 diabetes medication. That came second. And then I was able to come off depression meds that were prescribed to me. They were no longer prescribed because I wouldn't take them. They didn't make me feel good. So, and then the last thing that I seen improvements in that I got to come off of was the cholesterol. So you keep doing what you're doing and you'll get off all those medications. So if I'm ordering from Advocare, what are the first few items that I recommend? Number one, I drink Spark every day. Spark for energy, helps my appetite, makes me feel good, makes me feel mentally clear and alert even when I'm fasting. So Advocare Spark. Next would be Metabolic Nutrition System Delta as my one-stop shop to get in all of the essentials that I need. My probiotics, my omega fish oils for inflammation, the vitamins, the minerals, weight management aids, appetite control aids. So Spark, Metabolic Nutrition System. And then thirdly, if you're working out, Catalyst. And if you're going to have holidays that you earn and you want those holidays, you want to rebound from those holidays faster, right before your holiday meal, take Carbees Plus and Fibotrim. So those are the mainstays for me. Chicken tacos at restaurant on lettuce without a shell is yummy. I agree. Yes, fajitas on your own tortilla. Give the rice and beans to somebody who's not trying to lose weight that day. Good job. Jennifer, I have a question about oatmeal. I am working on a waffle recipe that is very low in sodium using oats and egg whites. Do I need to add a category 2 to it? If yes, what category 2 would you suggest? I have high blood pressure and have to watch the sodium, so I'm trying to eliminate. So egg whites, are you using steel cut oats? Jennifer, if you're using steel cut oats and not instant oatmeal, then you could use steel cut oats with those as a perfect pairing. You'd have to call it a perfect pairing. If you're using Quaker oats, you can only use Quaker weight control as a 2 plus a 3. Quaker weight control oats, if they're still on the market, because I use my own high protein oatmeal. It's instant, but it's high protein. I don't think you're wanting to do that. Yeah, steel cut oats with egg whites is a perfect pairing. If they're still on the market, Quaker weight control, that's the only version of their product that works as a 2 plus a 3. So let me know and we'll continue our discussion. How do we journal Spark? Brother Charles, you just write Spark down and just mark it other or freebie, whichever you like. So you just journal like you normally would any beverage. I take the protein drinks and make popsicles. Good idea, Wanda. I do that with Spark too, Charles, everyone that does Spark. I have Spark popsicles every week. They're like a fun little extra I can have if instead of eating. And I'm glad that Wanda brought that up about the protein popsicles. They're very good. So one of those popsicles would be an extra. Thanks, Wanda, for telling everybody that. Pamela says her high density lipids should be up because she's walking so much, right? Typically, if you're walking consistently and you exercise, you're getting your heart rate up and you do that consistently for 6 months, yeah, your good cholesterol should elevate. Exercise helps elevate our good cholesterol. Darla says my A1C went from 11.9 to 6.6. Awesome. Sherry Ditto has a great idea, mixes the Healthwise protein drink packet with a scoop of Angel Food UMP. That sounds delicious. Does the Spark help with cramping? No. What helps with cramping is Advocare Rehydrate. And as well, because your electrolytes are imbalanced. So Spark is not an electrolyte drink. So you're looking at Advocare Rehydrate, or you're looking at pickle juice, or looking at a pinch of Himalayan salt in your water, one of your servings of water. Those are great ways to combat cramping. Sprouted rolled oats with egg whites, you should be fine with that as a perfect pairing if you control your portion. Jennifer. Yeah, Marjorie says when I started drinking at least 64 ounces of water a day, my kidney function improved. Surprised the doctor. We need to get in a minimum of 64 ounces a day, correct? Tina, I've done videos. Maybe Joni can search one of those. Perfect pairings are one of them things. It's really just me working with you and finding out what it is that you're trying to make work. So come to these classes, tell me what you're trying to make work that doesn't normally work, and I'll either say that won't work at all with any pairing, or I'll come up with a pairing that works for you. Typically, a perfect pairing, the perfect pairing will not fit our category guidelines, but we make something work. For example, if you look at category 3, I can make things work with a tomato that I can't make work with corn. So there, we still had to put, even though a tomato and corn is vastly different, we had to find a category for both of those foods, and they best fit a 3. But a tomato I can do more with without having to abide by the perfect combination than I can say with corn. So if you let me know what you're struggling with, because we don't want to get too much into that because you already have so much variety, it's off-putting. With all those food combinations, we should be able to make anything work. But from time to time, I acquiesce and I'll help somebody fit something in that they really want, that they are not able to fit into the combination rule. So just let me know what you're struggling with. If you're not finding enough variety, or you don't know how to work in a lima bean or whatever, and we'll come up with a perfect pairing for you. That's the one topic that sometimes I wish I just said no, but I'm too deep into it now. And I just try to help people make whatever they're trying to make fit. Can you give an example of the benefits of collagen? I have read so much about and just don't know if it would be helpful. It's mildly helpful at best. Yeah, it's a fad right now. So it's a major fad. I get my collagen from bone broth. It helps with your hair, your skin, your nails. There's many benefits to collagen, but you're probably picking up enough through other means without having to supplement with it. But it's a huge marketing push right now across the industry. People making a lot of manufacturers making a lot of money off collagen. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying it shouldn't be an emphasis in your program. But if it is, and you believe that it will greatly benefit your skin health, your skin elasticity, your gut health, etc., then I would suggest that you get it through bone broth. I don't make my own bone broth. I don't like to fool that. I get kettle and fire bone broth. But sure, it's like a supplement, but with calories. I like my supplements to not be calorie containing. Yeah, collagen is a big thing right now. Everybody's talking about it, and they say that it's very beneficial to your hair, your nails, your skin, your gut health. And again, I'm getting mine in through my bone broth, but I always got it in through bone broth. What's a good time of day to drink Spark, AdvoCare Spark? I drink mine first thing in the morning. It really doesn't matter. Whenever you need a pick-me-up, I like to have mine in the morning, and I like to have it before my workout. Yeah, Himalayan salt, Liz, is very good. A pinch of Himalayan salt in water. I've been getting up in the morning and drinking 16 ounces of water first thing with a pinch of Himalayan salt. Laurie says, I really like Premier protein shakes with espresso. If I had this for all 3 eating episodes, is that okay? Any negatives? Not if you do that occasionally as a personal challenge. No, it's not going to hurt you on occasion. But you're going to lose so much weight when you do that, that you may get kind of in error hooked on doing that on an ongoing basis. That will eventually backfire on you. You'll be training your body how to burn muscle. So it will work really well for a while. I would do something like that as a great personal challenge after a holiday, but don't do that many days in a row. Samantha has a great Spark, AdvoCare has a great Spark cinnamon cranberry spice. That is wonderful. I like that in the winter. Anybody else? Any insight on the Ready Clean protein bars? Never heard of it. Let me look real quick. Ready Clean. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what this is about. Always something new out there. Oop. For somebody to make some money. Bear with me. I'm having a little glitch here. All right, Ready Clean Bar. Here we go. Ready Clean Bar. Let's take a look. All right. 12 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber. Yeah, you need to tell me about the carbs here, people. Let's take a look at them carbs and make sure we can neutralize them. All right, here's what we got for the Ready Clean Bar. Y'all ready? I don't know if our Facebook person's still with us, but let's take a look. Can y'all see my screen? Here's how we make approvals in the program. This is a bar, 200 calories. Does that fit a meal or snack rule? Don't know yet, do we? It's 200 calories, could be a meal or a snack. Now we're looking at the fat grams. 5 grams of fat times 9 calories in a gram, 45 calories from fat. So only 25% of this bar, only 25% of it is fat. That's good. So far, so good. I've got 31 carbs. I don't like that. I never like to see that 30 number for people who are losing weight. It's got total sugars of 12. 11 of those sugars are added. But let's do our net carbs. 31 grams of carbs minus 7 grams of fiber. That gives us, 24 grams. So we've got 24 grams of net carbs. 24 grams. Has anybody got a calculator? By the way, let me go on and tell you, this will not work as a meal, but it might work as a snack because the calories are relatively low, but we've got to do our math. And we just determined 31 minus 7 is 24. We've got 24 net carbs. What is 24 times 0.30? Can somebody do that math for me with their calculator? So that gives us 7.2. Net carbs times 0.30 give us 7.2. This would not be a good meal, but is the protein greater than 7.2? It's got 12 grams of protein, so it is. So would this work as a snack, everybody, on our program? It's 200 calories or less, and it meets the snack rule. We could use it as an approved snack or one of our eating episodes as long as we understand it's a snack. So, for example, I could have an approved breakfast, have this protein bar for lunch, and then a nice dinner. I've had 3 eating episodes. I've had 2 meals and 1 snack. That would be a great weight loss day. I don't know if our person is still with us. Who was that asked? That was Misty. I think Misty might have left. But anyway, that's sorry I didn't see that till much later than when you posted. But that's what we would do. Joni, do you mind getting that to Kim Shibboleth, the Ready Clean Bar, as a snack? Would you do that for me? Thank you, ma'am. Yesterday, Marjorie says, I forgot to eat. So then I just cave in, set an alarm after 6 hours or ruin my day. Not sure I understand the comment. Anyone have that problem? I get busy and forget to eat. So what should I snack on? That don't sound like a problem. That sounds like a great thing. If I'm reading that right, you didn't eat because you got busy. That's awesome. So what are you saying? Are you saying that you didn't eat and you built up an appetite and then had a holiday? Is that what you're saying? Or you just didn't eat nothing? Which one? I may, you're having to just give me a few words because we're in a chat and I'm not doing a good job of reading between the lines. Any other questions before we go today? I will say, if during the day you don't really want a robust meal, you just want a couple of snacks that will help with your appetite and allow you to get to dinner without, and then not be so hungry so you don't binge. Nuts and seeds are a good snack throughout the day, as long as you don't overdo it. Nuts and seeds. Does anybody know why nuts and seeds help with our appetite control? Almonds, walnuts, macadamias, a little bit of the fiber, but mostly the good fats. Fats help with satiety. There you go, the fats, yeah. As long as you don't go over your portion, they're very rich in calories, so you have to follow the Shibboleth guidelines. And if you do that, so if I had, let's say that about mid-morning, I had a hand of almonds, had those, handful, that'd be a snack. And then about 2 o'clock, I'm just not hungry enough for a full meal, or I want to lose weight really good. I could pull out my favorite, I like those wasabi and soy almonds. Have a big handful of those. And then eat me a nice dinner. I'm going to be pretty satisfied from all the fat I ate earlier. And then have me a nice approved dinner. I'm going to drop about a pound that day. So if I've done any activity at all. So yeah. That'd be a good challenge. I ought to put that in a WOW challenge. Well, Marjorie, that's not, so you said, no, you didn't binge, you just forgot to eat. No, you can't go too long between eating episodes. You know, we even have a day called the Tiger 36, where you don't eat anything for 36 hours that you could do if you're not hungry. So what you really did there was help your body. You really restored energy to your cells. Don't feel bad about that. So if you didn't, don't force yourself to eat. That's not good. If you're not hungry and you're too busy, don't worry about it. It's not going to hurt a thing. As long as you're not doing that every single day, then you start losing too much muscle. But no, that was just a good day. Thank God for busy. Busy people make things happen. Yeah, almonds are great. Honey roasted peanuts are great. Yeah, not the glazed nuts. But the honey roasted, they're good. A handful of honey roasted peanuts is one snack. 2 handfuls is a meal. Yeah, Marjorie, then I would just say it. Marjorie's saying, I get too busy to eat and I don't eat. And that's a problem for me, because then later I crash. Then I don't really know how to help with that, other than maybe set an alarm. Maybe somebody else has got some other tips. Most of us don't have that problem. We're like, when can I eat? So maybe you have to set yourself an alarm and remind yourself to snack on some nuts, like we just mentioned, nuts, seeds. Maybe keep you some Health Smart peanut butter patties. Those are very satisfying, or the pecan clusters. They'll help control blood sugar. I wouldn't suggest something like a cup of approved ice cream. That's going to accelerate your appetite. But these things that I'm mentioning that are high in good fats, they'll help with satiety and help you get through the day. You set your alarm and still forgot to eat. Wow, that's good. That's busy. That's busy. Chris says pistachios. Yeah, you can do pistachios. 2 handfuls of pistachios still in the shell is a snack. 3 handfuls of pistachios still in the shell is a meal. Category 6. Sometimes when I'm driving a lot, my lunch is, I'm not saying it's the best thing for me, but I enjoy it, and I still lose weight that way, is a Diet Coke with a pack of peanuts, 200 calories worth of peanuts in my Diet Coke. Man, I love that. Reminds me of the days Daddy would take me to the head store and get me Coke and peanuts. I count that as my snack and an eating episode, and truck on. Love that. Anybody else? We'll show you, those of you, we really work hard. We really work. Hey, Diane, good to have Diane. Says, I had Jonathan's cauliflower rice egg whites and toast for breakfast. Beautiful breakfast. Great job. No wonder you're so successful. Good job. We try to solve every problem that a client might bring to us that is a reasonable problem. And one of those problems that we've solved yet again is the restaurant quality, fresh ingredients, cooked, prepared, and shipped to your door affordably and reasonably. Nothing's going to compare to you going and sourcing your own ingredients and cooking them at home in MCT oil. That's the best. But we have a good, better, best policy. Sometimes we can just do good. Can't do what's best because we're busy, like Marjorie. So one of the things I want to remind everybody to keep this company in business because they're awesome. This was one we had this week. This was it was a weird name. It was like steak truffle and macaroni and cheese or something like that. And it might not look that good. Boy, this thing was delicious. They just shipped these right to our door. And they've been good to us too. We got some in that was already thawed. The UPS didn't deliver timely, and they were already thawed. They come in a day late. It was cool, but pretty thawed, and I was worried about them. Called them. They said, "Don't worry about it. We'll ship you another package right out the door." And they did. And the next day we got them, and they got some really good meals. This is called Flex Pro meals. Flex Pro meals. So if that's one of your objections, you don't cook, you don't eat out, you don't like the frozen meals at the grocery store, and you want somebody to combine foods with the right macronutrient profile and send them right to you, well, there you go, flexpromeals.com. Now, we're trying to help keep them in business because it's hard to find these good vendors. So if you go there, make sure you tell them we sent you, flexpromeals.com, and you can use the coupon code SHIBBYDO, all one word, SHIBBYDO, and you get 20% off of your first order. Thank you, Joni. But yeah, I'm really enjoying those. Sasha and I, we usually take one out and we'll half it for lunch, you know, and they're just really good. Darla, can you tell me the difference between the hemp flakes energy crumbles and hemp flake protein crumbles and times to eat them? Oh, that's a whole class there, Miss Darla. Let me try to give you a 1 or 2 minute response. Hemp hearts is a category 6 superfood. All this is in your library, Miss Darla. I'm just going to try to prevent you from having to go listen to me for an hour in those videos. You have a category 6 hemp heart, a category 1 hemp flake. Why? Hemp flakes are somewhat defatted. So you got hemp heart, which has all the good healthy fats, but more calories. The hemp flake, less calories, but not all the good healthy fats. One can be used as a lean protein. 3 to 5 tablespoons is a protein source. I use them as a condiment every once in a while on an already meal like a grilled chicken salad. I might use a tablespoon of hemp hearts. A bowl of approved cereal, I might use a tablespoon of hemp flakes. Sometimes I'll have a vegan meal, plant-based meal, so I'll have nothing but robust lettuce and greens and bell peppers and cherry tomatoes, and I'll add 3 to 5 tablespoons of hemp hearts or hemp flakes, no meat. If I use 3 to 5 tablespoons of hemp heart, hemp flakes, can't have any meat. Your protein crumbles is your granola void replacement. 1 handful of the granola pre-workout is the only way you should be eating it, or a handful of the crumbles, the granola crumbles, if you have a low blood sugar issue. One of that, but they're high in calories, so you can't overindulge in those. Great for pre-workout, great to get your blood sugar up. What else did I miss there? Hemp flakes, crumbles, I think we covered it. And if you want to do a deeper dive, there's many videos in the library about this. Yeah, Diane just mentioned the thing that I was saying, the granola void replacement, the hemp energy crumbles. They're so delicious that you can overdo it with those. They should only be had pre-workout as a granola substitute or to elevate your blood sugar. Or you could take a tablespoon and use as a condiment in your cereal to make your cereal taste better. Anybody else? Yeah, I love the Flex Pro. I've only had one that I didn't like, and Sasha liked it. I don't like thick steak cuts. I'm a weirdo, but I've liked all the others. I love the Shauna, the Cuban empanada. That thing's good. Just don't overcook it, but it is good. Anybody else? Did everybody get enough out of this lesson that it was worth your while? Is all hearts and minds clear? All right. Well, God bless y'all. Have a perfect day today. Don't let the diet devil trip you up. And don't forget your Top Gun 2 session tonight at 8 p.m. Love my people. Love y'all in the Lord. Pray for us. We'll pray for you. And we'll see you next time. Take one day at a time. Lose that body fat. We'll just focus on the many, many rewards. The many rewards that come with you feeling better about yourself on the inside and outside. Thank y'all. We'll see you next time.